Suryakanta Sharma sir, Senior Consultant, Association of Mutual Fund in India, the former DGM SEBI. I welcome you, sir. I also welcome our beloved principal, Mr. Taposh Dev, for his continuous support, otherwise not possible to conduct today's webinar. We welcome you, sir. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Prabhakar Sinha, HOD, Department of Economics, and Dr. Shimul Pal, HOD, Department of Bengali, and Coordinator of IQAC Cell, as well as the webinar's co-convener. I also welcome all my colleagues, Mrs. Nomita Sinha, HOD, Department of Political Science, Mrs. Mema Sinha, HOD, Department of Manipuri, Mr. Pankaj Kumar Pandey, HOD, Department of Hindi, Dr. Sagolsam Kalyan Singh, HOD, Department of History, Dr. Annapurna Sharma, Faculty Member, Department of Commerce, and Ms. Bornali Dev, HOD, Department of English. I also welcome all non-teaching staff of my college, Mr. Narayan Roy, Mr. Animesh Dev, Mr. Sushil Kumar Nath, and Mr. Sandeep Dev. I also welcome all the students of our college for their support in conducting this type of program. I also welcome Mr. Sabjar Ahmed, overall coordinator of the program. Last but not least, I warmly welcome the present audience who have joined the program from different parts of the country. Personal finance is a subject that is not always easy to understand and manage. It is important to know how money we need to order live comfortably. That can vary depending on our lifestyle, but it is important for us to know what our monthly expenses and how much saving we need for emergencies, retirement, and other goals. With these few words, I now request our principal sir to address the audience and inaugurate the one-day national webinar on managing personal finance and wealth creation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to all of you. Satindra Mohan Dev College, one of the leading institutions in the field of higher at Lakhipur subdivision of Kachar district of Assam, is going to organize a national webinar on managing personal finance and wealth creation in collaboration with Association of Mutual Fund in India. I deem it a proud privilege to say a few words on behalf of the organizing committee of this national webinar. Considering the long-felt necessity of this locality in respect of higher education beyond higher secondary level, this degree college was established in the year of 1995. Satindra Mohan Dev College is situated at Lakhipur town, surrounded by a good number of tea gardens. The college has been doing its best to spread education mainly in tea gardens and its adjoining area, and has been able to achieve its objectives to a great extent. During the session 2020-21, the college was provincialized under the Assam Venture Educational Institutions Amendment Act 2018. We always talk about earning more money. However, not many people of us talk about how to effectively manage it. While creating wealth is essential, it is equally important to protect our funds and use them prudently. Our hard-earned money needs to be saved, invested, and spent judiciously in a systematic manner in order to ensure long-term stability and liquidity. This can be done through effective money management. We need a steady flow of income when we are no longer employed or working. This can be a great way to ensure financial liquidity and help our loved ones to continue to live a life of comfort, abundance, and security. Retirement also can be a challenging phase with increasing medical and daily expenses. However, with wealth creation, we'll never experience a financial crunch and be independent for as long as we live. So with a view to enhance our knowledge regarding the management of personal finance and wealth creation, the Department of Economics of Satyendra Mohan Deb College, Lakhipur, Kachar, has taken initiative to organize this webinar. The keynote speaker for the today's webinar is Mr. Suryakanta Sharma, Senior Consultant, who will tell us about this topic. Mr. Sharma has over 35 years experience in banking and finance and securities market and has served in leading financial institutions, Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and SEBI. Under his supervision, more than 1,500 investors awareness programs were conducted across North India, and he himself has addressed as guest speaker in more than 500 investor awareness programs. I am pleased to announce that more than 700 participants have already registered for today's webinar. I am very much sure that this webinar will provide us the fundamental of personal finance, from developing a healthy relationship with money and rebuilding our to implementing concrete strategies for building wealth. At the end, I would like to express my gratitude to the authorities of Association of Mutual Fund in India, who have come forward with all sorts of cooperation and helped us to organize this webinar. I would also like to welcome all the participants of this webinar. I hope your presence and participation will make the webinar more valuable, meaningful, as well as successful.
Thank you, sir. You are always awesome with your videos. Now, I would like to request Mr. Prabhakar Sinha, HOD, Department of Economics, to say a few words on this occasion. Sir, please.
A very good morning to everyone present here. With warm greetings, it gives me great pleasure to extend a warm welcome on behalf of the Department of Economics, conducting one-day webinar on managing personal finance and wealth creations by a resource person, Sri Suryakanta Sharma. Sri Suryakanta Sharma is a senior consultant on the former DGM SEBI. I welcome for today's session, all the semester students who have registered, and I also welcome all the students for today's webinar. And I also welcome the colleagues for today's session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. An investment in knowledge pays the best dividends. This program is aimed at giving some basic idea about the ways in which people can manage their income properly. Today, we are fortunate enough to have with us Sri Suryakanta Sharma to enlighten us on the matter of managing personal income and wealth creation. Sir Suryakant Sharma is a commerce graduate and master in law with specialization in corporate laws. He is also Chartered Associate of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Sri Sharma has over 35 years experience in banking and finance and securities market and has served in a leading financial institution, thereafter in Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in SEBI. Sri Sharma joined Securities and Exchange Board of India in 2003 and served there for more than 15 years as served in different departments of SEBI. Lastly, in addition to other assignments, he was DGM in charge of Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI, Northern Region for more than 5 years. Sri Sharma is also a member of working group of NCERT for developing vocational course on mutual funds for students of 11th and 12th classes. Sri Sharma also mentor of a few NGOs working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. Under his supervision, more than 15,000 financial literacy and investor awareness programs were conducted across North India, and he himself has addressed as guest speaker in more than 600 IAPS. After superannuation from SEBI in 2019, he has joined Association of Mutual in India, an apex body of mutual fund in India as senior consultant. So now I welcome Sri Suryakanta Sharma to take the charge and nourish us with the knowledgeable session. I hope our audience is as excited as me to hear from you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Deepshika, ma'am. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Respected principal of the college, respected HOD, Deepshika Das, ma'am, who is the convener of this program, all faculty members, students. I am thankful to Principal Sir for giving me opportunity to be with all of you, of course, through this platform. But Deepshika Das ma'am, I am more than keen to come to your college as well in physical form at the first opportunity. I will be very happy to be with all of you. I am also thankful to all the participants who have joined across the country. I wish to mention here before I start my session that this program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, AMFI, which is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But Principal Sir, this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. I want to make it clear to all the participants. This is purely an investor awareness program. And the purpose of this program is just to sensitize and encourage young participants particularly, of course all, but young participants particularly, to manage their money more efficiently. Because ultimately, we all agree, sir, money plays a very, very important role in our life. And we normally, we must have heard that after God, only money is important. So money plays a very, very important role in our life. And for leading a normal life, we will definitely need money, rather huge money. So we have to see that we manage our money in a most efficient manner. And respected principal sir has very rightly pointed out.
I'm coming. My timing members.
Very rightly pointed out.
आओ मैं लेके चलती हूँ नीचे आप नीचे लेके चलो
Has very rightly pointed out that we earn money. We always try to earn more money. But sir, earning money is one aspect of life only. Of course, without earning money, other things will not be taken care of. But once we earn money, we should not only see that we earn maximum money, but we should also see that whatever we earn should be managed in an efficient manner. Because normally most of the middle class, salary class person hardly give credence to the second aspect of the money. And principal sir, that is, my money should also earn money for me. Deepshika Das ma'am, who is a professor of economics, knows it very well, that unless and until your money earn money, you will not be prosper. So please do understand the first basic aspect of money, that earning money is one aspect only, and of course very important aspect. I am not saying that it is unimportant. It is very, very important. But only with earning money, we would not be prosper. We have to see that whatever we earn should be deployed in an efficient manner, so that my money should also earn money for me. And the purpose of this program is the second aspect of the money, that how my money earns more money for me. And my dear participants, you will agree with me that money gives us everything in life. First, money takes care of basic needs. And when our basic needs are met, naturally we will go for the comfort. And once even the reasonable comforts are met, a human nature is there that we will think of luxuries, luxurious life, very high profile life. Every human being thinks like on these lives only. So money earning is one aspect. And of course, your students must be aware that their faculty members are equipping themselves, preparing them for going into job market, for starting business, for starting profession, whatever they do. So what important here is that first we should equip ourselves to earn money. And I am very happy that all your dedicated faculty members under the leadership of Principal Sir has been trying very hard to prepare yourself so that you can start next journey of your life very soon down the line in 2-3 years. But when you start earning, what you will do with the money, and what Deepshika ma'am, what you do with the money which you are earning through your college as salary? Can you tell me what you are doing with the money which you are earning? Deepshika Das ma'am. The money which we earn, a majority of our income goes into taking care of our basic needs, monthly expenses, regular expenses. But we Indians have a very unique habit, and that is whatever we earn, whether we are earning 10,000 a month or whether we are earning 10 crores a month, we sincerely try to take away some money out of our income. And Deepshika Das ma'am, you are professor of economics, you must be knowing that the money which we don't spend out of our income, what it is called? are still one of the best savers in the world. So it is in our blood that we earn and we save. But what typically happens, that we do save money, but unfortunately we are not able to manage that money which we save. We have been very traditional, we have been very conventional, we have been very orthodox. Why I am saying so? Because most of the people do save, but they hardly manage the money which they have saved. And what they typically do, some of them still do it, unfortunately. What they typically do, they save the money, and then saving amount or saved money is kept at home in a box, or just left in the saving bank account, which you might be having nowadays because our salary is coming in bank account only. My dear participants, I want to tell all of you, keeping your savings into a box at home or leaving that saved money in a bank account is a crime against yourself, is a crime against family, and is a crime against society and country as a whole. So please do think very seriously that whatever we save should not be kept at home in a currency form or be just kept idle in our bank account. Naturally, Deepshika Das will then ask me what to do. You have told me not to do, then what to do? Yes, there is a other way around, Deepshika Das ma'am, and that is the money which we are saving must be deployed in such a manner that that money also earns some money. And the process of deploying your saving in such manner, and your deployment may be even in some assets, deployment may be in some financial instrument, but the process of deploying your savings is called investment. So my dear friends, you have not only to be saver, but you also have to be investor. And saving is a first step, investment is a second step. And without first step, definitely investment will not be happening. So saving is the prime step and the first step. But Deepshika ma'am, you must not stop at the first step. You have to take second step, that is putting your money into some assets or in some financial instrument. And the purpose of putting that money is very simple and distinct. That my money should also earn money for me. My money should also earn money for me. And that can be done only through investment, not through saving. Please mind it. If you are saver and if you are not investor, then better not to save, enjoy with your money. Because it is very much necessary that you not only save, but also invest your money. And why we invest, Deepshika ma'am, have you ever thought, what is the need of investing money? Because we all know that in future we will need huge money. And that money we will be needing not in one go, but on many occasions for many milestones in our life. And because we will be needing huge money in our life, that money will not come only through salary. That is why I always keep emphasizing in my session, my dear friends, keep eye on both the aspects of the money. Of course, you should earn the money by profession or by service, but at the same time, you must also see that your money start equally earning money for you. And after some years, it might even happen that your salary might be lower and your return on your money might be higher. But that will be happening not today, Deepshika Das ma'am, it will be happening after 15, 20 years. And that too, with a precondition that you start saving and investing right from the first month when you start earning. So please do understand the importance of saving. Normally, we are very casual when you start career. Deepshika ma'am appears to be very young. And at the young age, normally what people say, let it be. We will start saving after 5 years, after 10 years. We are quite young. Let me enjoy with my money. Let me enjoy my life. This is the normal thinking of young people. But my dear friends, I want to tell you very emphatically that if you need sufficient money in your life, you have to start saving right from the first month when you start earning. And one more thing I want to add here. Never shy of saving a very small amount. Normally, Principal Sir, what happens when people say, I have very meager salary, if I save 100 rupees, if I save 500 rupees, if I save 1,000 or 2,000 rupees, what is going to happen? This is a wrong thinking. Your saving of 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees down the line, after 10, 15, 20 years, is becoming lakhs of rupees. So please do understand the importance of rule of compounding. Because if you start early and if you are regularly saving and investing your money, of course, then definitely you could have huge amount in your life. That is why the importance of saving right from the beginning. One more thing about saving I want to tell you, you must keep increasing your saving with the increase in your income. Suppose Deepshika Das ma'am, this year she is saving 10,000 a month. But next year she will definitely get increment. She will definitely get increase in her salary and income. So with the increase in income, we must increase your saving regularly. This is the second condition. This is the second request I want to make all of you. Now, though we are saving and we are investing, that we are all doing. All Indians are doing like this only. But unfortunately, Deepshika Das ma'am, I don't know whether you will agree with me or not. Unfortunately, most of the middle class, salary class person, despite their sincere efforts in saving and investment, they just remain money accumulators. They don't become wealth creators. Please do understand what I am saying. Most of the middle class, salary class persons, Principal Sir, just remain money accumulators. They don't become wealth creators. And my dear friends, unless and until you are wealth creators, you will not be prosper. Just by accumulating money, you are not going to be prospered. Very clear. Make it very clear to you. You have to be wealth creator. So first we should understand what is the difference between money accumulation and wealth creation. And for that, Deepshika ma'am, kindly permit me to take your name. I just want to share a simple example here to all the participants. Suppose Deepshika ma'am has got 1 lakh rupees with her. Of course, she has got much more than that. But just for example's sake, I say that you have 1 lakh rupees with you. And you go with a bank for a 1-year bank fixed deposit. And FD is a very common thing. Everybody does it. Everybody knows about it. Even students are aware about FD. So Deepshika ma'am goes for a 1-year bank fixed deposit with a good bank. And present rate of interest, Deepshika ma'am, is around 6%. We can take it 6%. So at the rate of 6%, you go for a 1-year bank FD. After 1 year, when myself and Principal Sir meet you and just ask you, Deepshika ma'am, what happened to your FD which you had done last year? What will be your answer? Sir, bank has given me 6,000 rupees as interest and bank has given back my money. I think this will be your answer. Naturally, because you will be earning 6,000 rupees as bank interest income and 1 lakh rupees will be given back to you. And you are happy, you are smiling, and you are happy that, oh yes, I earned 6,000 rupees as bank interest income. But you are not right. Please do understand, and through this example, I am not saying to you, but to all the participants, Deepshika ma'am is not right. Why she is not right? Of course, she has got 6,000 rupees as bank interest income, Principal Sir. But there are two very important factors which she must look at while analyzing return on FD. FD is also an investment, ma'am, you will agree. The first and foremost factor is inflation, mehengai. We talk about the inflation day in, day out. In your staff room and faculty member room, whenever you sit over a cup of tea, the hot topic is inflation only. Inflation increasing like this only, prices are increasing. So what is inflation, my dear friends? Inflation is simply increase in the prices of goods, item or services over a period of time. Am I right, Deepshika ma'am? This is a simple definition of inflation. Increase in the prices of goods, item or services over a period of time. So last year when you were going for bank FD, had you not gone for bank FD and you could have purchased some items or goods or availed some services from 1 lakh rupees, you tell me one simple thing, Deepshika ma'am, would you be able to get same items, same goods, same services after 1 year at 1 lakh rupees? Would it be possible?
No, sir.
No, we know it. We know
No,
it very
sir.
well. It will not be possible. Why? Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. So suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it simply mean? That whatever you could have purchased last year at 1 lakh rupees, for the same thing, same items, you will need to pay 1,05,000 rupees after 1 year. Am I right, ma'am? Because inflation has been 5%. So you see now, see the proposition where you are very happy when you earn 6,000 rupees. But in reality, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. This normally we don't consider. We feel happy when we earn something. But then inflation eats major part of it. Please do understand. So out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. But still, Deepshika ma'am is happy. Okay, sir, let the 5,000 go. I still have 1,000 rupees. No, there is another factor, ma'am. And that is, your HOD, Mr. Sinha, must be aware that most of the income and return, Government of India tax, income tax, wealth tax, and capital gain tax, whatever, mostly Government of India take tax as well. On FD, whatever you earn at 6,000, you might not be aware, is fully taxable. It will be treated as your income under other sources, and you will have to include this FD interest of 6,000 in your annual return of income, and you will have to pay tax as per your slab. And suppose, Deepshika ma'am, you are in 20% bracket, so you will have to pay 20% income tax on 6,000 as well. And now you can't avoid it because of technology. Earlier, Principal Sir and HOD Sir were well aware that this was the rule, but we are also well aware, let it be. Who will come from income tax department to collect this income tax from at my home? But now, sir, because of technology, all such information is automatically available with the income tax department. So, Deepshika ma'am, now you can't avoid paying tax. Now you see the proposition, you are very happy when you earn 6,000 rupees. But in reality, Principal Sir, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation, and 1,200 rupees she had to pay as income tax. Deepshika ma'am, did you get anything in reality? No, rather 200 rupees has gone out of your pocket. 5,000 plus 1,200. And that is the case with most of the middle class, salary class person. What hardly we get some real return. And what is real return, my dear participants? Real return equal to notional return, that is 5,000, minus inflation, that is notional return, that is 6,000, minus inflation, that is 5,000, minus 1,200, that is tax payable, and there is no real return. And this is the fact of our life. I take this example forward, Principal Sir. Suppose the interest rate is 8%. Suppose the interest rate is 8%. In that scenario, Deepshika ma'am will earn 8,000 as bank interest. And out of 8,000, again keeping inflation at 5%, 5,000 will be eaten by the inflation. Remaining 3,000, out of 3,000, 20% income tax that of 8,000, that is 1,600. So 1,600 she will have to pay as income tax also. But even after that, my dear participant, there remain 1,400. That is your real income. That is your real income. Please do understand what I want to make you understand here. Real return is notional return minus inflation minus tax liability, if any. If anything remains, that is your real income. And my dear friends, Deepshika ma'am and HOD sir must be aware, only real return is going to create wealth for you, not notional return. So those who are young like Deepshika ma'am, I will request and urge all of you, please always see that your investment must earn some real return, and you must not be satisfied with notional return only. Now the question arises, why most of the middle class, salary class person are money accumulators only? Why we are not wealth creators? Sir, there is a reason. And Principal Sir and HOD Mr. Sinha knows it very well. Reason is, we all know it. What is that, sir? Most of the middle class, salary class person don't want to take any risk. Arey Baba, don't talk about risk. We don't want to take any risk. This is normal response we get from the middle class, salary class person. Sir, we don't want to take any risk in investment. Tell us something about safe investment. Deepshika ma'am might also tell me, sir, tell us something about safe investment. But my dear friends, unfortunately, I don't know whether you will agree with me or no. Neoram sir, I don't know whether you will agree with me or not. There is no safe investment. In almost all investment, risk is there, whether you accept it or not. So please do accept that in investment, risk is there, like in life. Life, Deepshika ma'am, in life too, we have got risk. Every step we have got risk. Every day we have got risk. So that same thing goes with the investment also. Most of the investment has got risk. Please accept it. Because once you accept that, naturally you will think, how I can manage my risk? How I can minimize my risk? And yes, Deepshika ma'am, we can minimize our risk. We can manage our risk, but of course we cannot make our risk zero. How we can manage our risk, Deepshika ma'am? I am sharing a very simple formula to all of you. Only 2-word formula. And students, if they wish to note it down, they can note it down. But noting down is not going to serve the purpose. Keep this in your mind. And what is the formula, sir? Think, understand, and invest. I have used 2 words. Think, understand, and invest. The first thing I have used is think. What we have to think, sir? We have to think about our risk-taking capacity. How much risk I can take. And my dear participants, every individual has got different risk appetite. Every individual has got different risk appetite. Why? Because our income is different, our family obligations are different, our social structure is different. So please do understand that you have got different risk appetite. Professor or Principal sir has got different one. Sinha Saab has got different one. Deepshika Das has got different one. Other ma'am has got different one. Dr. Neoram. Why? Because their income is different. Age is different. Their family obligations are different. But one mistake we all do, sir. I don't know whether now Ram sir will agree with me or not. But mostly we have done that mistake. But Deepshika ma'am, you must not do it. What is that mistake? Mostly middle class, salary class persons make their investment following others. without looking at the investment product or without looking at our risk appetite. Suppose Sinha sir is making some investment and she goes to his room and say, sir, what you are doing? Mr. Sinha will tell, I am making some investment, it is a good product. What she will thought of, oh, Sinha sir is a very intellectual person, HOD of economics, his decision must be right, so I should also invest in the product. That is a wrong thing. Why? Because firstly, Mr. Sinha has got different risk appetite. You have got different risk appetite. Secondly, Mr. Sinha might be investing for a shorter period, whereas you want to invest for long period. So that is also different. So please do understand, we should never follow others, even maybe colleagues, maybe friends, maybe relations, as far as investment decisions are concerned. We should take independent investment decision depending on our risk appetite. Second thing we have to think about is time horizon of investment. And Konthao Jen ma'am, time horizon of investment is equally important. Why it is important? Because we will need money in life, not in one go, many times, huge money rather, huge money. And so our investment should broadly be in such a manner that when I will need money, I should have money. Because that is the purpose of investment. Suppose I need money in after 5 years and I am investing in a product which will give a return after 10 years. So Neoram sir, that product might be very good, but that is not suitable to me. That is why time horizon of investment is equally important. And for that, I will request all of you, especially Dr. Deepshika Das ma'am, please do develop a financial plan. Those who are young, I will request all of you, please do develop your financial plan. And of course, Deepshika ma'am will be hesitant, but I will request her to give me 1 hour next Sunday. Would you give me, ma'am, 1 hour next Sunday?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. We will be privileged if you join again.
She was very hesitant to give me 1 hour because she knows we don't know you. You want to come to my home. That is not the case, ma'am. Don't worry. I am not coming to your home, but still I want 1 hour from you. Next
You
Sunday.
are welcome, sir.
Thank you. Next Sunday, please do request your family members to be with you. I am telling all the participants. Next Sunday, please do request your family members to be with you. Sit with them. Take a paper. On paper, make 3 columns. First column, second column, and third column. In the first column, Deepshika ma'am, you just jot down what is your milestone. What are your milestones? What are the important things you want to do in life? Jot it down in the first column. And normally, Neoram sir, what is a milestone in your life? Normal milestone, first milestone is marriage. Those who are not married, first milestone is marriage. Then after that, birth of the children, celebration, natural. That is very natural. Then every family would like to have their own house, home. That is very natural. I am talking in terms of money only, money requirements. Then third one, every family will definitely like to have a 4-wheeler. That is a minimum thing nowadays. Then nowadays a very new phenomena is there, which Sinha Sahab, which was not in our times, but now it is very common. Every family wants to go on vacation now. Every middle class family would like to go. You are in Assam, but you would like to go to Rajasthan, South India, West India, and not only India, beyond India, also Europe, America, Africa, Canada, other naturally. So vacation is also very important nowadays. Then after some time, your children are grown up, then one of the most important thing will be happening in your life, Neoram sir, that is higher education and professional education of children. That is very important. Every parents, every Indian family or every Indian parents want their children to get best higher education. Then once their education is over, definitely you will think of their marriage. That is very natural. And last but not the least, most important thing, living retirement life. And Deepshika ma'am, of course, you are quite young and you might be laughing and smiling. Sir, why you are talking about the retirement? I am very young at this age. Of course, you are young, but it is a natural process of life that after certain years, you will going to be retired. So you must start thinking about retirement right from now because of two factors. Now, Ram sir, first is the average age of Indians have increased like anything. When we got independence, sir, the average age of Indian were 57 years. But Mr. Sinha is well, Professor Sinha is well aware. Now the average age of Indian is 72 years. So normally after retirement, you will have to live 10, 15, 20 years. And per chance, these young people don't have pension. I am very lucky. Principal Sahab might be very lucky if it is a government college, that they will be getting pension. But most of the young people now will not be getting regular pension. So they will have to work hard for their retirement corpus. They will have to develop a huge retirement corpus so that they can lead a normal, comfortable life. So my dear friends, in the first column, please jot down what are the major milestones in your life. And Dr. Kontho Jan ma'am, if I have left out something, you can add on. That liberty I am giving it to you. So in the first column, you jot down all the milestones in your life. In the second column, against each milestone, please start putting the period when it is likely to happen. Just an idea only. Precisely, of course, it is not possible, but just an idea. Suppose somebody says, I am not married, I am likely to be married after 2 years. So against marriage, you put 2 years. Likewise, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. You start putting the period against each milestone. And third column, Namita ma'am, third column is very important. That is, now start putting the money which you will need for each milestone. Suppose for marriage, somebody say, I will need 10 lakhs, put it 10 lakhs. Likewise, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20, whatever you want, start putting. You just think of it, what money you will need. Two important milestones I want to discuss here, sir. And I want attention of the Deepshika Das ma'am and other faculty members also. The first is higher education and professional education of children. Deepshika Das ma'am, you might be aware that a normal MBA degree from a reputed institute, Dr. Neoram sir, costs around 20 lakhs today. 2-year MBA degree. But that is costing today. Sir, when the children of Deepshika ma'am, Das ma'am will go for higher education after 25 years, after 20 years, can you imagine what will be the cost of same MBA degree, which is 20 lakhs today? Sir, it will not be less than 2 crore rupees per child because of inflation. So suppose you have got 2 children, then minimum 4 crore only for the higher education of the children. Normally, we don't think like this only. Let it be, God will take care. God is not coming to you for these things. You have to develop this. You have to accumulate money, sir. You have to earn money. That is a fact of life. No luck, no God. God is for bigger things. God is not for your higher education of your children. Please mind it. You have to work it hard for that. So one more factor I want to tell here is retirement life. Suppose Deepshika ma'am doesn't have any pension. And today she is around 30. She said that she is managing her monthly expenses at 30,000 per month. Just an idea. After 30 years, when she become 60, Dr. Neoram sir, can you imagine what she will need for her monthly expenses in the first month when she retired? Because of inflation, sir, the money which she is needing today, around 30,000 per month, for the same standard of living, she will need not less than 2 lakh rupees per month because of inflation. So literally 25 lakhs per year, from where that money will come. When you retire, sir, the most important negative point is you will not get credit of your salary which you were getting when you were in service. So how you will manage your affairs? Normally what people do, people accumulate money and then superannuation benefit also comes. And then you invest that money in some products, some instruments, and you get regular income out of that. And you manage yourself. So what regular income you will need, sir, out of your regular retirement corpus? Minimum 25 lakhs per year you should earn on your retirement corpus. So how much you should retirement corpus you should have, Neoram sir, Deepshika ma'am should have? I want to tell her, ma'am, I want to make you scary, but I think that is a good thing for you to be scary. You will need not less than 5 crore rupees only for your retirement corpus, because the thumb rule is that your retirement corpus should be minimum 20 times of your annual expenses. Now just make the total of the last column for all milestone, and Deepshika ma'am might get scary. A normal middle class, salary class person who is around 30 today, Dr. Neoram sir, they will need not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees for their milestones. Only for their milestones, not to talk of their regular expenses from 30 year to 60 year. That I have excluded. From where she will get 10 to 12 crore rupees. I know Deepshika ma'am was telling me before the start of the program, sir, I'm going to KBC Amitabh Bachchan show. I will be winning 7.5 crore. So I don't bother at all. Of course, you might be winning. But what about others? What about the lakhs of people? They will have to work hard. And now I want to give you confidence to all of you. You all can have 10 to 12 crore rupees in your life for your milestone. Provided, Deepshika ma'am, you start working right from today. Forget whatever time has gone. Simple. Right from today, you have to work hard to see that you should save maximum amount, invest that money in such a manner that you earn handsome real return on your investments. And then it is absolutely possible you all can have 10 to 12 crore rupees. And the chart which we have just prepared, Neoram sir, first column, second column, and third column, and Deepshika ma'am must be knowing it. It is called financial plan. It is called financial plan, and I am of the firm opinion, sir, every young person must have their financial plan. And it is not a rocket science, damn easy thing. It is damn easy thing. It is damn easy thing. So please do prepare a financial plan, sit with your family, discuss everything about your life, your milestones, and you all can have a good corpus in your life for taking care of your milestones. So please do develop a financial plan. And one more thing I want to tell you about here about Dr. Deepshika Das is, and that is 8th wonder of the world, Dr. Konthav Jam ma'am. That is rule of compounding. Rule of compounding is 8th wonder of the world. And if you religiously follow rule of compounding in your investment, I can promise you, you wouldn't be having problems with regard to money. You will have least problem with regard to money. And what is rule of compounding, Dr. Konthav ma'am? You have to make a promise with yourself, not with me, not with principal sir, with yourself only. And that promise is very simple but very tough. And that promise is, whenever and whatever income or return I will get on my investment. Naturally, when you make investment, return will be there, income will be there. Whenever and whatever return or income is there, I will never consume that return or income or for my personal thing. What I will simply do, I will simply club that return or income when I get it with my regular investment, monthly investment, and reinvest it. It is very tough, sir. I know it is not easy. Because down the line, after 10 years, when Dr. Kunthujan ma'am has started investment, after 10 years, she get in a return of 5 lakhs rupees. Whole family will be on her. Go on vacation, enjoy this money. Naturally, that is very natural. But you have to be very tough and very clear. No, this money is not for celebration. This money is not for enjoyment. This money is for reinvestment. And if you do this, I again tell you it is tough, but it is not impossible. So if you do this, I can promise you down the line of 10, 15 years, Dr. Neoram sir, she will be more than happy. She will be surprised to note that her money has multiplied like anything. Because compounding will start making effect. And compounding is honestly 8th wonder of the world. But compounding needs time, sir. Compounding will not happen in a year or two, Dr. Kunjam ma'am. It will take minimum 10, 15, 20 years. Please do religiously follow rule of compounding in investment return. And if you follow it, rest assured, you will have very happy and satisfied financial life. You will have reasonable money in your life. So far, we have discussed about the dynamics of investment, saving, importance of saving, investment. In the second part, which is hardly 10, 15 minutes, we will discuss where we can invest. Because that is equally important, Dr. Kunjam ma'am. We should know where we can invest. The first category, and if you note it down, you please note it down what I am saying now. The first category of investment product where we can invest, Dr. Neoram sir, that is governmental small saving scheme. Government of India has got some very good small saving schemes. And I personally feel that we should seriously all think about investing some of our money in governmental small saving scheme. And the first and a very unique scheme, Dr. Kunjam, very unique scheme of the government of India. And if you have not opened account in this scheme so far, you have done a mistake. I am blunt on this. Please do open this account in this scheme as early as possible. And the name of the scheme is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. Public Provident Fund Account. Please do note it down, the Deepika ma'am. If you have not opened PPF account, you have done something wrong. And if you have done it, great. Public Provident Fund Account is a Government of India scheme which is being operated by banks and post offices. Both. Majority of the banks are operating this scheme, and post offices, you go to the post office, open this scheme, and even some private banks are allowing now online facility. If you are a customer of ICICI, HDFC, Axis Bank, or other private, even SBI, you can open PPF account online itself and club that account with your savings bank account. Link your account with the savings bank account. It is a very good scheme of the Government of India. The scheme is for 15 years and it can be opened with banks and post offices. Firstly, minimum amount you have to deposit annually in this scheme is 500 rupees. You must deposit 500 rupees minimum annually. And maximum limit, Dr. Kunjam is 1.50 lakhs. Maximum amount you can invest in this scheme is 1.50 lakhs. And this scheme is for 15 years. Every year you will have to make investment. After 15 years, you should not close the account. You should extend it for another 5 year, another 5 year term, another 5 year term. You should keep extending the tenure of the scheme unless and until you need money. And even today, Government of India is giving you 7.10% interest in this. 7.10, which is compounding every year. Every year it is compounding. And the beauty of this scheme, Dr. Neoram sir, is it is triple A scheme. exempt, no tax at all. You need not pay any tax. Or rather, I will request Dr. Kanjojam ma'am, not only you should open an account. If you are married, your husband must also have this account. Even your kids should also have this account. So it is a very unique scheme of the government of India, which has got no tax liability at all. And income tax deduction under Section 80C is also allowed, sir, for this contribution in the PPF account. And two small things I want to tell all of you. Again, if you are able to deposit 1.50 lakhs in PPF accounts at the beginning of the financial year, sir, it is much better. It is much, beginning means before 5th of April. Financial year is April to March only. So before 5th of April, you should deposit, if possible, 1.50 lakhs rupees in this account. But if not possible, then whenever you deposit, sir, you must deposit before 5th of that month. Suppose you are making deposit in January 2023. It should be before 5th of January. Why? Because if you deposit some money on 6th of January, you will not get interest for that month. So these are very small things, but makes big difference down the line of after 10-15 years. Thousands of rupees difference will be there. So I personally, I again request all of you, those who are faculty members and even students should understand, they should also start opening account when they start earning at the first stage. PPF account, Public Provident Fund account, is a very good scheme of the Government of India. A second scheme, now I don't have time, so I will just mention the name. If you can explore through Google and websites details. Second scheme is National Saving Certificate, NSC, National Saving Certificate. Third one is Kisan Vikas Patra, Kisan Vikas Patra, Kisan Vikas Patra. And fourth one is RBI bonds. Reserve Bank also keep issuing bonds to public. Taxable bond and tax-free bond. If you are if you are in 30% bracket, then you might go for tax-free bonds. But if you are in 10% or not in income that bracket, then you can go for taxable bonds. Then Government of India also issue securities to public. Government of India also take loan from Dr. Kanjojam ma'am, from you. I don't know whether you are giving loan to the Government of India or not, but government is also keen to take loan from you as well. And for that, RBI has recently started a website. Note down the name of the website. RBI Retail Direct. RBI Retail Direct. You please visit the website, register yourself, give the information, and then you can start investing a small amount in government securities. Then Government of India, big institutions, ONGC, Indian Oil Corporation, Railways, IRCTC, National Highway Authority, they also take loan from you, madam. I don't know whether you have given loan to them or not. But they also take loan from public. And recently you might have read in the newspaper, National Highway Authority had issued bonds. That was of 8.03% yield. So all these are Government of India scheme. And Dr. Neoram sir, the beauty of these scheme is no risk at all. No risk. Because whatever government promises you, government will give you return. And when a scheme matures, whatever maturity amount is there, that will also be given to you. And I personally feel that a normal middle class, salary class person should invest around 15 to 20% of their investment in Government of India scheme. Because that is safer. Of course, return is not extraordinary, but no risk is there. And one more thing I want to tell Deepshika ma'am, I don't know, and Kanjojam ma'am, for you and those in here, if you have got girl child at home, whose age is below 10, two conditions. If you have any girl child in your family, Deepshika ma'am, if you don't have, you tell your elder brother, elder sister. If they have, Government of India has started a very good scheme for girl child. That is called Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Very good scheme of the Government of India. And that is only for the girl child. Because now government thinks that every girl must get good education and her parents should not feel any difficulty for her marriage. So this scheme has been started for the education of the girl and for marriage of the girl. And if you have a girl child below 10 years, because beyond 10 years, it can't be opened. Below 10 years, you please do open an account in her name in this scheme. And it can be opened maximum 2 girls in a family. Well, a parent, suppose you have 3 girls, then only out of 2, only 3 can you can open 2 accounts among out of the 3 girls you have, 3 daughters you have. This is a very good scheme, and Government of India has promised, sir, that they will give maximum interest on this scheme. Maximum. Even today, Dr. Arpana ma'am might be aware, the rate of interest is 7.40%. Very good. And in this scheme, you can deposit minimum 250 rupees per year. Minimum 250 rupees. Maximum is 1.50 lakhs per account. Per account. If you have 2 daughters, then 3 lakhs you can deposit. And when the girl becomes of 18 years, you can withdraw 50% of the accumulation for her higher education. 50% you can withdraw if you wish. And when the girl becomes 21 years, you can 21 years you can close the account and get all the money for her marriage or all this thing. So it is a very good scheme of the Government of India, and I personally feel that those who have daughters at home, may not be you, your sister might have, your brothers might have, your other relations, tell them, advise them that they must open a Sukanya Samriddhi account of their daughter. And opening of account will have no meaning until you regularly invest in that scheme. So one thing is, after that, whatever I am saying now are non-governmental investment products. And in all those products, Dr. Kunju Jain ma'am, it has got risk. Only government schemes, no risk. But all other products have got risk. The first product is real estate and properties, where you can invest, but risk is there. You don't know how much profit you will make out of the purchase and sale of the property. Then you are not sure whether you will be able to sell the property when you need the money, because the market may be down at that juncture. Then invest in property, in real estate, you need, sir, huge money to invest. You can't make investment of 5 lakh, 10 lakhs in property. But it is a product available to you. How much you want to make, I leave it to you. But before going to the next product, I want to tell you one thing. Dr. Neoram sir, have you seen horses race? There is a game of rich persons. Horses, lot of horses make a race, and out of them, whoever come first, and whoever has put money on that horse get money. All other lost that money. There is a golden rule of that game principle, sir. Never put all your money on single horse. Try to spread your money on different horses, 3-4 horses. So out of 3-4 horses, if any horse wins, at least you will get something. And the same rule goes with the investment also, sir. Dr. Kunju ma'am, try to develop a basket of investment. Put your money in different investment products. Try to develop a basket. Don't put all your money in single investment product, whatever good it might be. Try to spread your wings. Put your money in different investment products. And if you do it, you will automatically be averaging out your return and risk both. So please try to develop a basket of investment. Now, third product where we can invest, and of course, Dr. Arpana Singh ma'am will be smiling now. I am confident Dr. Kanchoja ma'am will also smile. That is gold. When I start talking about gold, all female participants start like, Are Baba, gold, no problem at all. As much as gold we should have. What is the need of a discussion in gold for gold? Because historically, Dr. Neoram sir, Indian middle class families are passionate about gold, particularly female members. And how they get gold, sir? Mostly, we get gold by purchase of jewelry. We purchase jewelry. Or sometimes biscuit also, gold biscuits. But these golds are in physical form. And when Dr. Kanchoja ma'am will have good gold jewelry at home, she will not have sound sleep. Or Baba, thief might come to me. They might take my gold away. Or if she put the gold jewelry in locker, she will have to pay annual charges. So nowadays, physical gold has become a tension, very honestly speaking. So Government of India has come out with a unique scheme. Please mind it. It is a Government of India scheme, no private scheme. And the name of the scheme, Dr. Kanchoja ma'am, note it down. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. SOVEREIGN. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. This is the Government of India scheme. Firstly, please mind it is not a private scheme. This scheme is operated by most of the banks and post offices. You can make investment in this scheme, Dr. Neoram sir, online and offline both. Online also you can make investment if you are tax heavy, and if you want to make investment, you can make it. So you can make minimum amount you can invest in this scheme is 1 gram gold price. And gold price is decided by the Government of India, which is at par with the prevailing gold price. So minimum amount you can invest is 1 gram gold price, and maximum amount you can invest is 4 kg gold. You can invest up to the price of 4 kg gold. And Government of India is giving you 2 benefit principles, sir. Government of India giving 2 benefits. Firstly, Dr. Kanchoja ma'am will get 2.5% annual interest on your investment. Suppose you have invested 1 lakh rupees in this scheme, you will get 2,500 rupees every year as interest. This is the first benefit. And second major benefit, whatever is appreciation in the gold price. Basically, Dr. Kanchoja ma'am, this scheme is for 8 years. Suppose today gold price is 50,000 10 gram. Suppose. After 10 years, the gold price goes to 80,000 10 gram. Then Government of India will give 80,000 back to you, not 50,000. So 2 benefits are there. First, guaranteed 2.5% interest. And secondly, appreciation in the gold price will also be given to you. This is a unique scheme. And if you remain in the scheme for 8 years, because the scheme is for 8 years, sir, then tax liability will also be literally zero, sir, because of indexation benefits. But if you withdraw money before 8 years, you can withdraw after 3-4 years. So if you need money and if you withdraw out of this scheme, then tax liability of the appreciation amount will be there. That is there. So please do understand, no physical gold will be given to you. Only a Government of India certificate will be given to Dr. Kanjuja ma'am that Government of India has this much of gold with you, with us, with Government of India under this scheme. So, so please think of investing gold through this scheme only. So very good scheme of the Government of India. And lastly, is security market where we can invest. Share bazaar we can invest. But before, when I was starting my session, Dr. Namita Singha ma'am had sent a message to me. Sir, don't talk about the share bazaar. It is just speculation. It is a satta bazari. We don't know anything about this. How market goes up, how market goes down. People get looped. People might have lost a lot of money naturally. And Principal Sir was also very clear. He might have invested some amount on the tips of some broker or some known person, and he might have lost some money. So now he is very firm. I will not invest a single penny in share bazaar now. There are a lot of people like this, and that is there. Yes, in share bazaar, coming, my dear, coming. In share bazaar, risk is there. But then, sir, Dr. Neoram, sir, there is no risk. Gold also risk is there. In property, risk is there. Even in government scheme, bank FD, the risk is limited up to 5 lakhs only. So in most of the investment, risk is there. So is the case with security market. Because, Principal Sir, security market is purely knowledge-based market. Those who don't have knowledge of the market must not invest directly. I am of the opinion. I was in SEBI for 20 years, but still I keep advising people, never invest in security market unless and until you have knowledge. Never invest in security market unless and you have risk appetite. Because the risk is there. But one more thing I want to tell all of you. HOD Economics Sir Sinha Sahab must be aware. Security market has given 15% average annual return during last 15 years, sir. No other product has given. Please mind it. 15% average annual return. Big thing. But it has got risk. So those who don't have the knowledge of the market must not invest directly, but there is an indirect way of investing in security market, Neoram sir. That is called mutual fund. Mutual fund is an indirect way of investing into security market. Indirect means you are giving your money to the experts. You are not directly investing. You are giving your money to the experts under a particular scheme with the intention that the expert will earn maximum return for you and give back to you. So, sir, it is not a social service. It is purely a proposition that I am giving my money to you only because you are an expert, you have got experience, you live in the market. I don't have experience, I don't have knowledge, I don't have time to live in the market. So please take my money, invest as per guidelines of the scheme, and give me maximum return. Purpose is very clear. I want return on my investment. And my dear friends, mutual fund, so mutual fund is a proposition between the investor and the experts. They generate return and they give back return to you after deducting their expenses which has been prescribed by SEBI. And one more thing I want to tell all of you, mutual funds are strictly regulated by SEBI. They are not unregulated products. Of course, no certainty, no guarantee, because it is directly related to the movement of the market. But rest assured, mutual funds are strictly and strongly regulated by SEBI. Every aspect of the mutual fund is regulated by SEBI. So, there are three major categories of mutual funds in security market, sir. One is equity fund. And in equity fund, Dr. Kanjuja ma'am, your money will be invested into the equity share of the corporates. Please mind it. Your money will be invested into the equity share of the corporate, and you all know prices of the equity share always go up and down. Always. Today it might be up, tomorrow it might be down. So risk is greater, but so is the reward. Sinha Saab, who is the head of the economics department, and Deepshika ma'am, she is a professor in economics department. They know it very well. The golden rule of economics is, sir, more risk, more reward. Yeah. If you take high risk, thank you. Thank you. If you take high risk, then probability of high return is there, sir. There is no guarantee. Please understand the difference. You are taking high risk with the expectation of high return, but there is no guarantee. So those who can take high risk, particularly those who are young, like Deepshika ma'am, like Kanjuja ma'am, they should invest in equity funds. And secondly, their horizon should be minimum 5 years of investment. Minimum 5-year horizon. It should not happen that you invest today and you withdraw money tomorrow. Then your money money might be become lesser because of the movement of the market. But if you remain in the equity fund for more than 5-10 years, 90% of the equity funds, Neoram sir, has given 12 to 18% return during last 10 years. Again, no guarantee. I am not encouraging anybody because I will not be getting any commission out of it. Don't worry. But mutual fund is a very good product for the middle class, salary class person. Second category is debt fund, principal sir, and that is more suitable to you. Debt fund simply means your money will be given as a loan to the corporates. Please understand the difference. In equity fund, your money will be invested into the equity share. In debt fund, your money will be invested into or given as a loan to the corporate. And third category is hybrid fund. Hybrid simply means, sir, some of your money will go to the equity fund and some of your money will go to the debt fund. So you are balancing your risk with the expectation of relatively higher return. And the best modus operandi or best method of investing in mutual fund is, sir, for middle class, salary class person, Dr. Kanjuja ma'am, SIP, systematic investment plan. That is a magic. That is a magic for middle class, salary class person. Why? Because we earn regularly. We get monthly salary. So SIP is simply what is called systematic investment plan. And it is just like recurring account. And Deepshika ma'am might have opened a recurring account with a bank or post office. On the same line it works. Every year you are investing some money. And the minimum amount of SIP, Dr. Neoram sir, is 500 rupees. Minimum amount is 500 rupees. Maximum there is no limit. You can invest 5 crore rupees in a month if you have capacity or if you have income. So SIP is nothing but recurring or regular investment, and over a period of time, sir, a magic will happen. You will have very handsome return down the line after 10, 15, 20 years. But for, again, I tell you, this is a magic for more particularly for young people. Those who have those who are around 30 years, they have a horizon of literally 30 years, next 30 years. So if they invest for next 15, 20 years, magic will happen. And one more thing I want to tell you here, I don't know whether Sinha Saab will agree with me or not, or Deepshika ma'am will agree with me or not. Next 25 years are going to be golden period for Indian economy. I personally feel. But only those who will invest will be benefited. Otherwise, we will simply fence-sitter clapping for the growth of the economy. Oh, my country is going up, my GDP is going up. What benefit you individually will get? You will get only when you are investor. So SIP is a magic, and I know a lot of my people, young friend like Dr. Kanjoja ma'am, who have not one but more than one SIP, 4 or 5 SIP running regularly. And these are target oriented SIP. One SIP for purchase of house, one SIP for going on international vacation, third SIP for higher education of children happening after 20 years, and fourth SIP for retirement life. So you can have multiple SIPs with the specific target, keeping specific target in mind. So I will request all of you, and even your students, they can start a SIP of 500 rupees out of their pocket money. Because down the line, after 3-4 years, then they will have flair and how mutual fund functions. So I will request all of you, please think of starting an SIP of a minimum amount, maybe 500 rupees, and continue with it for a longer period. Last 2 things I want to tell all of you. And Principal Sir and Sinha Sir, I want your special blessings, what I am saying now. In our country, there is a menace going on, sir, that is called Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. People do come to you with a promise of doubling your money in a short period of 4 or 5 years, giving you very handsome 15%, 20% return or interest, or other high-level promises. They are all fraud. I am using the word fraud. Because of the simple reason that they will simply take your money and vanish. So I will request all of you, never, never, never invest your hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. Never. Make it and not only you tell your people, your relations, your friends, that they must not invest anytime, any money, a single penny in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee. And Principal Sir, there is a social responsibility of ours. And Deepshika ma'am and Kunjo ma'am, it is your social responsibility. Please spread this message to the segment of the society who are not so educated. Your milk vendor, your ration wala, your taxi driver, your rickshaw wala, your electrician, plumber, all these, you have to reach them. You have to tell them that they should never, never, never invest their hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee. If they don't have any knowledge, they should simply put their money in post office or bank. At least their money will be safe. And last thing I want to tell all of you, taking Deepshika ma'am with me. Deepshika ma'am, last thing I want to tell all of you, particularly young people, prosperity is your right. Please do understand, prosperity is your right. It is not a luck. It is not a luck at all. We all can be prosper with a sustained effort over a period of time. And Dr. Naram sir, some of us might have born into a poor family. It might have been a case that some of us might have born a poor family. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all. Please do understand. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, Dr. Kunjuja ma'am. But living as poor and die as poor is a curse. And we all can avoid that curse, provided we start working right from the day we start earning on our savings and our investment. You will all be prosper. This is my confidence, and with my blessings to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I think this is a very informative and knowledgeable session for all of us. Sir, some question has put it in the chat box. And if anyone has any question regarding the topic, please, sir is there. You can ask freely by unmute yourself. All participants are requested. If you have any query, please ask.
Yes, I have a small query, sir.
Please, sir, please.
Yeah. Sir, when it comes to money making, professionals like doctors or engineers, they are also making money. But what special difference does a MBA professional in finance or BBA professional in finance should bring in the society? Other than mere money making, some extra objectives must be there. What is that? I want to know, sir.
Sir, making money is only one aspect of the money.
Okay.
But when my money makes money, the second aspect.
Okay.
So both are different. Doctors and engineers are melting money like anything, but they are not good investor. Please mind it.
Okay.
They have to be good investor because their money should also earn money for them, which they normally don't do because they don't have time, because they don't know the things of the finance. So MBA finance or doctor or engineer has no difference at all. We all should work very hard that my money should make money for me.
Okay. So the same thing applies to small level. Okay.
Everybody, sir, everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, by making money, we will not be Mukesh Ambani or Adani. Yes, it is a fact.
Yes.
But we will have reasonable money in our life.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
And that is the purpose. Yeah. Aanchal Pandey.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I would like to know something more about SIP, means the steps how to invest on it.
You can directly invest. You are are you a student or are you earning?
Yes, sir, I'm a student.
Great. You simply go to the website. You just note down 4 websites. Please, you all please note down 4 websites I am mentioning here, where you can read the material on mutual fund and SIP.
Okay.
The first website is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Second website is Value Research. Value Research. Third website is Money Control. And fourth website is ET Money, Economic Times Money. There are hundreds of other websites are also there. So please read the material available on these websites. Invest your time. You will definitely know much about the concept of SIP and mutual fund. So please do some homework.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Mr. Iqbal.
Sir, myself, Dr. Jafar Iqbal, I am working in a college in Hailakandi, Assam. Sir, I want to know that how to invest in corporate bonds, or what are the benefits in investing in corporate bonds along with.
Sir, I got your point. I got your point. Firstly, corporate bond has got high risk.
Yes.
If you don't have knowledge of the corporate analysis and research work, please don't invest directly. The better way is to invest into debt funds.
Debt fund, yes, sir.
Debt fund simply means your money will be invested into corporate bonds. But then that money will be invested by experts who will analyze and research deeply about the financial of the corporate before investing.
Sir, one more question, sir. Can you, sir, suggest some good mutual funds along with, sir, AAA rated gold bonds for investing, sir, for a long-term investor, as a long-term investor?
Sir, basically, suppose I suggest some funds to you, then other will be get hold of my neck.
Yes.
So I am not here to suggest any particular fund, very honestly speaking, because I don't want to give marketing of any fund. But you please spend time. What I have just requested, Mr. Iqbal sir, you please visit website Mutual Fund Sahi Hai.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You read the material available there. You see the videos available there.
Yes.
Then you will make out what is best for you.
Yes, sir.
Don't
Thank you.
depend on the advice of others, very honestly speaking, even including me.
Sir, if we invest, sir, through, sir, some apps are available, like, sir, Grow, Angel One, or some other apps are available, sir.
Yes,
Zerodha.
yes, you can. Basically, they are all mutual fund distributors registered with AMFI. So you can, yes, no
these are all
problem. You
DPs.
can. But you
Yes.
please make sure that after investment, you get full details of the investment regularly.
Yes, sir.
That is there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other question from any participant? Dr. Neoram sir, you have been with me right from the beginning. If you unmute and give your observation, I would be thankful to you.
Sir, I am from Manipur University, Manipur.
Oh, great. I had done a program there.
Yeah. And it is not a question, but I'm sharing my humble compliment to you, sir. Firstly, you have given to us a lot of information regarding self-financing, and thank you, sir, for this. And also, especially the college and the organizing team for inviting you to deliver such this tremendous knowledge to our platform. And sir, if you have time, then please give lectures regarding the financial financing in the next session also.
Definitely,
I'm very thankful to you, sir.
Definitely, we will continue it, sir. We will continue.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. P. Satyanarayana, sir.
Sir, I am Dr. Satyanarayana from Hyderabad, sir.
Yes, sir.
Department of
Yes.
Economics, Women Begum. Sir, my question is, which type of investment is safe and give more returns, sir? Which
Sorry,
field, sir? In which field?
Sir, you are talking contradictory things. Well, you want safe investment and high return. That is hardly possible, very honestly speaking. Because these are contradictory things, sir. If you want high return, you will have to take risk. If you want safe investment, then be satisfied with the reasonable return. So it can't be possible that you expect for high return and then you don't want to take risk. That is mostly not possible. Of course, some windfall might be there. You might earn some good money in a very short period. But that is not the rule. Rule is very clear. For high return, you will have to take high risk. If you are satisfied with the reasonable return, then go for the relatively safe investment.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you
very much.
Thank you. Yes, Dr. Deepshika ma'am, better we should wind up now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. So now I request Ms. Bonali Dev, HOD Department of English, to present vote of thanks. Over to you.
Honorable keynote speaker, respected principal, convener, joint co-convener, and all of you who have joined us in this webinar today, I, on behalf of SMDev College, its entire fraternity, and the organizing committee, feel immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. First and foremost, I thank our eminent keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, to spare the time from his busy schedule to grace this webinar with his extremely relevant address on managing personal finance and wealth creation. I believe that this lecture has certainly provided us with an insight into managing personal finance. I would further extend my hearty thanks to our principal, Mr. Tapas Dev, for his thought-provoking insight on the same topic. I take this opportunity to specially express my deep regards and gratitude to Mr. Prabhakar Sinha, Assistant Professor and HOD, Department of Economics, for always encouraging us and providing opportunities to organize such events. My deep sense of appreciation and thanks to all of the national and international audience who chose to be live with us and attended the webinar and made it a successful event. My sincere gratitude also goes to the organizing committee for taking such relevant topics. Last but surely not the least, I thank Mr. Sabzar Ahmed for all the technical support and for helping us webcast our webinar. Once again, I thank you all for being with us this afternoon. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Ma'am, on my behalf and on behalf of AMFI, I am thankful to all of you, particularly Dr. Deepshikha Das ma'am, your HOD, your principal ma'am, your all organizing team members for making this happen in your college. Thanks to you. And I'm also thankful to all the participants who have spared their time and to be with me in this session. And last but not the least, of course, Mr. Sabzar Ahmed, who has coordinated the event very efficiently. Mr. Sabzar, thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.